My cranky bus driver was accused of stealing a student's expensive watch, so I revealed the secret footage that proved who the real thief was. Our neighborhood bus driver, Mr. Henderson, has been driving Route 42 for 30 years. On the surface, he's a gruff, silent man who wears a faded cap and never misses a stop. Yet, if you look closely, he's the only person who waits an extra 10 seconds if he sees a kid running from 2 blocks away. I spent the last 3 years riding his bus every single morning to get to my shift at the hospital. Then again, the rich kids from the private academy down the road treated Mr. Henderson like a personal chauffeur. They'd leave trash on the seats and mock his old, rattling bus while bragging about the Porsches they'd get for graduation. When the school's star athlete Leo realized his $5,000 designer watch was missing, he didn't even hesitate. He stood up and shouted that Mr. Henderson must have snatched it while he was napping. Regardless, Mr. Henderson just kept driving, his hands tight on the wheel, while Leo called the police and filmed a citizen's arrest for his followers. I realized then that if I didn't speak up, a good man's retirement was going to be flushed down the drain. Instead of staying quiet, I stayed on the bus until the police arrived. I didn't just offer a witness statement, yet I did have a very specific hobby that Leo didn't know about. I've been the one who actually talks to Mr. Henderson during the quiet shifts. Little did Leo know, Mr. Henderson had been complaining about vandalism on the back seats for weeks. To catch the taggers, I had helped him install a tiny high-definition dash cam hidden inside an old tissue box on the dashboard. It wasn't school property, it was his private security. Fast forward to 20 minutes later. The police were questioning Mr. Henderson on the sidewalk while Leo was smirking at the camera, talking about justice for his property. Suddenly, I walked off the bus with a small memory card in my hand. That's when things got interesting. I asked the officer to plug the card into his laptop. Leo's smirk started to waver. I didn't just show the moment the watch disappeared. Instead, the footage showed the entire bus ride in crystal clear detail. However, that wasn't even the best part. The video didn't show Mr. Henderson stealing anything. It showed Leo's own best friend, leaning over while Leo was asleep, sliding the watch off his wrist, and tucking it into his own designer backpack. The friend was standing right there, nodding along to Leo's accusations, while the evidence played in front of the cops. That's when I hit the final blow. I pointed out that Leo had also filed a false police report and had spent the last 10 minutes verbally assaulting an elderly man on camera. The police didn't arrest the driver, they handcuffed the best friend and gave Leo a stern warning about defamation. Mind you, Leo started stuttering, trying to apologize to Mr. Henderson and saying it was all a big misunderstanding. The best part, Mr. Henderson just adjusted his cap, looked Leo dead in the eye and said, "The next bus is in an hour. You're walking." He closed the doors and drove off, leaving the star athlete standing in the rain. My phone has been ringing with students asking for the uncut footage of Leo's breakdown. But I told them that if they want to see a hero, they should look at the man who shows up for work every day regardless of how he's treated. No watch, no ride,